like to thank everybody for coming to my TED Talk.
All right.
A little bit of a different take tonight. So mine is called Edicule Spirit. So imagine it's a Thursday, August 29th, 2024. My grandmother has just died. On Sunday, 3 days later, I FaceTime her and get her a homemade biscuit recipe. So our topic tonight is spirits. To revel in the spirit that connects us all. So how do you define someone's spirit? Is it their appearance, their essence, personality, their history, the sound of their voice, their social circle, maybe their experiences, their memories, their stories, maybe a little bit of all of that. So Carl Sagan famously said, "We are made of star stuff," referring to the chemical elements of life that come from inside of stars exploding out into the universe, like carbon, magnesium, calcium. It's in our bones, our genes, our blood, from billions of years ago inside of a giant star. So when we die and say ashes to ashes, dust to dust, is it stardust we're referring to? This is true of all things in our universe, though, so we aren't necessarily special. There's an ancient Serbian proverb that says, "Be humble, for you are made of dung. Be noble, for you are made of stars." So, does that mean that upon death, our energy goes back into the universe? For those that believe in karma and reincarnation, does your spirit find its way back? So I call this Edicule Spirit, referring to the shrine that covers one of the claimed sites for the tomb of Jesus in Jerusalem. Another claimed site is called Skull Hill, a possible site of the crucifixion and burial in the cave tomb and resurrection 3 days later. So what if our spirits remained here for others after we died? Consider for a moment recent news of the deepfake videos. So Samsung has demonstrated artificial intelligence can take a few still images or photographs and construct realistic video, basically living portraits from a painting, say like the Mona Lisa, or your Facebook profile photos. Video of you with facial expressions, your lips move, your eyes blink. You express happiness, sadness, anger, passion. Virtually, visually, it is you. So everyone's concerned about this technology being used to make fake videos of politicians, saying things that they didn't say, or celebrities in sexually explicit videos, but what if we use it for good? What if we take this artificial intelligence, this AI, that makes these realistic videos and combine it with another AI, say an AI that identifies images, so it recognizes photos of your friends and family, a conversational AI so it can talk to you, put an AI controller in front of it to direct traffic and process everything in real time. Start with a base personality template based on your demeanor. Throw in a database that includes recordings of your voice to simulate your sound. Stories from your life so it knows your history, your family tree, your contacts and their nicknames, your hobbies, things you knew a lot about, like your job, your favorite music, your favorite sports team, and even your Facebook password for access to a living and developing history of your social network, making this AI cocktail aware of things that are happening now after you are gone with people you knew and loved. Think about that. Let that sink in for a moment. That is creepy as fuck. But it's also not outside the realm of possibility. So with technology we have today, it will only get better over time. So maybe when we're healthy, as part of our estate planning, we go in, we pick a casket, an urn, or a tree, and we set up our Edicule Spirit profile. Then after we die, if someone calls our phone number or FaceTimes us or sends us a text message or IMs us on Messenger, we respond. Our AI spirit responds. Maybe you pull out your Oculus virtual reality headset and go visit your grandmother and reminisce about the old family farm. Imagine Grandma reading a bedtime story to her great-great-grandkids, who she never actually met. They were born after she passed away. But she knows them from Facebook posts about them. She knows to ask about their first day of school because you posted a photo of them heading out to the bus stop. This brings up a lot of questions and challenges. Are we short-circuiting grief? The healing process after someone dies, are we removing that need altogether? If this is expensive and only available to the wealthy, does it become cheaper enough for the masses? What if Grandma was a cunt? Are we going to tweak her Edicule spirit to take out the bits that pissed us off? Maybe she was a little too conservative. Let's just snip that out and make her politically agnostic. What if someone is terminally ill and they want to commit suicide, but they leave their spirit behind for their loved ones? Could we end up making AI versions of children that passed at a young age but were old enough to have developed a social network and history at that point? Are we creating digital vampires? Surely people will hack these spirits and modify them, improve them, or twist them for their kinks. Spirits would likely be copied and a black market would develop. Think about buying an Angelina Jolie Edicule spirit on Amazon. And you know there will be AI porn. What about the rights of Edicule spirits? Who has the right to turn them off? Are they allowed to vote with absentee ballots? At some point, someone will leave their estate to their Edicule spirit, who will then make decisions and control their legacy. Maybe eventually our spirit could be loaded into a humanoid robot with our appearance. Our bodies die, and instead of the morgue, we are sent to a company where 3 days later we rise and go on with our lives. Think about this for yourself. Would you want to go on after you're gone? Your spirit to remain? Maybe it's comforting for you to think you could carry on with your friends and loved ones. Maybe it's too scary to consider. I say it might not be that easy of a decision. And it's not really for you, it's for them. Would you do it? Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.